Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about dreams and ESP a little bit more. I have a lot to tell you guys. It's kind of weird too. So, first of all, I've been having the most weirdest dreams ever. Like, they're dreams about me being murdered, and I don't know why. Um, well, I do know why, but I don't know why I keep having these dreams. So, my first dream that I had was I had a dream about a lady. I couldn't see her face. I didn't know what she looked like, but I knew it was a female and she had a knife. And that was very, very clear in my dream. So I couldn't see exactly what she looked like, but she had a knife. She was holding a knife and she was trying to kill me and a couple other people, and she was trying to say that the reason why she wanted to kill me was because she wanted to sacrifice me, and that was her reasoning for wanting to kill other people too, was to sacrifice them. And so me and these other people that I didn't know were running, and I ran we ran into a field where there were caged in cows, cattle, and bulls. So me and this other guy, I ran into this guy. He was in his 20s, and he says to me, "What are we gonna do? What next move are you gonna make? How are we gonna get away from this crazy lady?" And I told him, I said, "I don't know, because if we go through this filled with bulls, they're literally going to charge us and we're gonna die. Um, and if we sit around, that girl's gonna come after us and stab us." Um, I made the choice in my dream to run through the bull pit, like the fields where they were caged in bulls and cows. And as I was running through the cattle field, the bull field, I was like sliding underneath the fences, like somebody would if they were sliding onto first base in baseball. So it was really weird. And then like we ended up getting away and escaping from that lady and her like killing crew, and we ended up in this small town where they were like there's a little mini ice cream shop, and I can't remember what other shops were there. It was just like a gas station too, like that was next door to the ice cream shop. And um it was a really strange town, like how it would look in the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If you guys have ever seen that movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre, um, and the people were acting really, really, really weird in my dream, not show. They were acting really weird in that dream that I had, like how they acted in that movie. Really strange, like overly friendly and really weird. And then I woke up from that dream. And so I did analyze my dream somewhat, and I found out that seeing a bull in your dream can actually mean danger. It can actually be a sign of danger. And then I also read that somewhere in an article it said that it can be a sign of sexual assault. Um, I I have been sexually assaulted before in my past when I was younger, um, but to read that uh, that the dream's trying to give me a sign that I'm in potential danger, it scares the crap out of me. Which is another reason why I'm sharing it with you guys. And also, it also said that it could be a sign for just an accident, like a warning sign, a caution for an accident of some sort. So that's scary. And then I had a dream. The part where I dreamt about the girl like with the knife and trying to kill me, I guess, is a sign of like anger and resentment towards somebody that you have in your awakening life. So me and my husband have been fighting lately, like a lot. Um, like over almost over everything. And I'm the one that likes to talk things through, and I'm the one that likes to talk about everything. And I think that actually I'm almost beginning to think that's almost actually making things worse. But in my opinion, it's not good if I don't talk about things, because what's going to happen is if I don't talk about things, then you're going the total opposite of not talking about anything at all, which is also, there's another term for it. Like have told you guys before, it's just sweeping things under the rug, or, letting the water be under the bridge, letting, water flow under the bridge. It's letting something go. And that's okay, and that's fine to do with certain things. It's okay to let certain things go. It's okay to let some things slide, but it's not okay to let everything slide. So, I guess we're in this state in our marriage where we're trying to find that perfect balance. And I feel I'm more mature when it comes to having a marriage and a relationship, because only I say that only because I've been in a marriage before. I've been married before. My husband has not. So I understand the ins and outs of it somewhat, and I've learned my lessons and stuff. So I'm not going into this blindfolded like he is. So I guess he's learned what marriage is like, and he's not liking it. I don't know what the deal is, but we've been fighting almost every day, and it's getting actually really old. Um, that's not me saying I'm throwing in the towel or trying to divorce him or anything like that. I'm just saying that this fighting thing has got to stop. It's at the point where it's affecting me. Like it's affecting me to the point where I'm having nightmares. So, and dreaming about it and stuff like that. So anyways, the girl in my dream that was had the knife and was trying to stab me and kill me, I guess resembled resentment and anger that I have towards my husband, and things in my life that aren't working out so well. And then the um, I tried looking up other reasons for dreaming about being um, murdered or seeing somebody with a knife, and there wasn't really, I didn't see anything else that could relate to me. So I guess that's what the kind of the dream was about. So then and I'm documenting my life basically on YouTube is what I'm doing. So I mean, if anything does weird happen to me, you guys know that I've been talking about this now for a while. Let's pray that nothing does, and I'm hoping that was just a nightmare. But here's another reason why I'm bringing it up to you guys, because my daughter, um, she had a dream about a family member, and I won't say who the family member is, but she had a dream about one of our family members dying, and then his kids committed suicide. And I haven't analyzed her dream yet. I haven't researched about what that could mean. I haven't looked in my dream book because I have a dream book. I haven't looked in my dream book to see what that could mean either. But she's obviously going through some stuff in her life right now too. And I won't go into great details, but she's been having struggles and trials and tribulations that I've been trying to help her with, and she's been trying to help herself with. And she came with me to that, telling me that dream, and it just scared me because like she told me that dream the same day that I had my dream about somebody coming after me and trying to murder me. And then she had a dream about a family member of ours that got murdered and killed. So really weird. Just really weird in general. Um, I am a very spiritual person. I do believe in connections. I do believe in the spiritual side. And I do believe that a lot of people in this world don't understand that a lot of stuff that happens to us that we don't have the answers to is usually something that's spiritual. I think doctors are awesome and everything, but I think that they're failing to realize that some of the things they don't have the answers for are because it's something that has to do with the spiritual world, the spiritual side of things. And because a lot of the scientists can't prove a lot of the spiritual things that happen, um, it's there's lack of belief. I'll just leave it at that. So, anyways, here's the cherry on top of everything. So, I I I tell a lot of people this. I have a lot of videos that I've made that are called ESP. I have a video that's ESP part 1, ESP part 2, and I think I'm going to name this one ESP part 3, or dreams part 1 or 2 or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to name this one, but um it's so weird, you guys, because for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, the other day, I was just like scrolling on social media, and this question popped in my head, and I think it's because I saw a hot air balloon or something like that on the internet. So I was thinking about skydiving and stuff like that. So I something urged me to tell my husband about skydiving, and I said, honey, what do people do when they skydive? Like, how do they know when to pull the parachute? Like, how do they know the exact timing or whatever? And he's like, well, they really don't. I don't think. He goes, I can't really explain or say, um, how they know how to pull that. He goes, but I do know that you definitely have to jump probably a few times before, like with somebody before you actually go alone. And obviously you have to educate yourself and they educate you and stuff before you just jump off and go. But I'm still like sitting here in my head thinking, okay, I would be scared as hell to jump because there's a chance of the parachute not working, the parachute not opening up, or the parachute opening up, but the wind being so strong that it like makes the parachute umbrella thing like fly inside out like an umbrella does on a really windy rainy day. You're holding it and then all of a sudden it flies backwards because the wind is so strong or because the umbrella is a little broke. So I always fear that with skydiving, and that's why I've never really done it before, because I've been to a lot of places. I've traveled a lot in my life. Been to North Carolina, I've been to California, I've been to Colorado, I've been, you know what I mean? I've been to a lot of places. I could have had the chance to bungee jump or skydive or whatever, but I haven't. And for some reason on this day, I was thinking about skydiving. So I talked to my husband about that, and then it really concerned me. And I'm like, that is really scary. That is like, I don't get why people think to go and do that, like without being scared, or they just go do it. Like they just do it. They don't have any thoughts about it. It's just spontaneous and they go and do it. And I don't know how they do that, because I have anxiety and I always think about a bunch of different crazy things that could happen and stuff like that. And so I just got this really overwhelmed feeling, and I kept thinking about skydiving and I didn't know why. Okay, here's why I'm like explaining to you guys in detail about me thinking about skydiving suddenly out of nowhere. It's because it was one of my ESP feelings. It was one of my intuitive feelings that was telling me that there's something that has to do with skydiving that is going on, or that is going to happen, or something that's affiliated with it. So then later, this is the same night. This is the very same night I'm talking to my husband about skydiving. I get on the internet before I go to bed, and this is like 5 o'clock in the morning, mind you, because I don't sleep very good because I have insomnia really bad. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, I was kind of scrolling through social media again later after everybody was asleep, but I woke up my husband really quick so we could move from the living room to our bedroom, because my husband fell asleep in the living room while I was watching TV. So he picked up our 24-month-old son and put him in his toddler bed, and then he laid in the bed with me, and I was getting ready to go to sleep, but I was kind of scrolling through social media, so I could get a little more tired before I actually fell asleep, because I had to take medication to help me fall asleep, and I took the medication, so I was kind of waiting for it to kick in really good, so before I closed my eyes. So I looked at the screen, which is a bad idea because you shouldn't look at your screen, your telephone or television or any of that before you go to bed. But I was bored, so I was looking again. And then this is the weirdest thing: there's a TikTok star that literally just passed away about a day before that night that I was talking to my husband about skydiving and wondering about what happens if you don't pull the parachute thing fast enough, or what if it doesn't work, and blah blah blah. This TikTok star literally just passed away from skydiving. So she just was, I guess, a spontaneous woman who loved to do a bunch of different things in life. She was young, she was a TikTok star, and for some reason she just felt like going skydiving for something new and spontaneous to do. And I guess she was a philosopher too, and so that she went to college for that and everything. So she went skydiving, and she things didn't work out, and she had a skydiving accident and she passed away. So I was picking up from that, like, it's just the strangest thing. Like, I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it. I picked up on what had happened. And, it's weird with ESP, and it's weird with intuitive feelings and having, like, listening to your intuition, because you don't know exactly what it's telling you. It doesn't always come out in a clear image, or it doesn't, like, our human minds are so complex. So it doesn't always come out in, like, the manner that you think it would. And when it does come to through you, or when it comes through to you, I mean to say, sorry, I got that backwards. It When you're going to tell somebody else what just crossed your mind, or what just came to you intuitively, you sound like you're almost nuts or insane. So it's hard to explain to people what you just heard or saw. So I'm, like, sitting there trying to talk to my husband about skydiving, and he was probably thinking, what the heck? Why is she talking about skydiving? But later, when I saw that and I read him the article on the TikTok girl, we were like, there it is. That's what happened. Um, and we were really sad for her family and really sad for her. Of course, like, obviously, but the main thing I'm just trying to tell you guys is listen to your intuition, and listen to your body, and just your surroundings and how you're feeling and stuff, because this psychic abilities and ESP and dreams, the dreams are a message to give messages to us, and they are a message to us to listen to. And it's our brains. Dreams are our brains. I have to slow down my talking. Way They're our brain's way of working things out from our awakening life. So there's things that are going on in our lives when we're awake, and for sometimes our brain, when we go to sleep, you know, tries to work different things out for us, so that way we're not as stressed, when we wake up, or, it's our brain's way of um, coping with stress and different situations in our life. And also, dreams can be a message for us to listen to, a warning sign, you know, uh, a, a way to guide us. Dreams are, and I'm a Christian. In the Bible, it does say that there were people like me, and there was, prophecies and prophets and stuff like that, and there was psychic people and all that in the Bible. And so, you know, we're given dreams for a reason, I believe. So listen to them, listen to your intuition. All of it's real. This is just, I mean, this is another one of my many stories about different dreams I've had and different intuitive feelings that I've had that have came true. So rest in peace to the TikTok star who passed away from skydiving, and um, you know, my condolences to her family and friends and to her, and what a wonderful person she was to be so smart and beautiful and spontaneous and talented and um, uh, daring and beautiful. So, rest in peace to her. And I hope that you guys get a message from this video somehow or some way, to take care of yourselves and listen to your mind, body, and soul, because we know our bodies the best than anybody else, and we know what what messages the universe and what messages God up above is trying to send to us and our loved ones and everything. So I don't really know why I was picking up on the whole skydiving thing. I guess it was just to tell you guys to listen to your gut feelings and to listen to yourselves. But other than that, I will be on with another life topic, and stay safe, everyone.